All right, y'all. So originally I wasn't going to say anything because I was just keeping my thoughts to myself. But I am very upset at all y'all evil trollers and haters and just people who love to get off on talking bad about other people. This comes up because yesterday I looked at Amanda Bynes' TikTok before she got rid of it. And, I'm a 90s child, so yeah, I watched her when I was a kid. And yes, she's changed 100% from what she was when she was younger. But the hate that I read on the internet towards her was unreal. Like, out of every 100 hateful comments, there might have been 2 to support her. And it's just sad, because, yes, she's changed, but you gotta understand, she's the way she is because of drug abuse and mental illness from drug abuse. And it was just so sad. So many people were calling her ugly and stupid, and it hurt my feelings. I mean, I'm used to being more famous for my hate and negativity than anything positive, and I'm used to it now. I'm older. I'm so used to my mistakes being highlighted and talked about more than anything else about me. But just what I saw on Amanda Bynes was really heartbreaking. I feel like she did kind of screw up by giving up on her podcast so quickly. But after reading all the hate, I wouldn't be able to go through it anymore either if I was her, because there was so much hatred slashed out at her. When you do smoke a lot of marijuana like she did, your skin changes. I mean, when you smoke cigarettes, your skin changes. It becomes dry, it becomes wrinkly, it becomes old looking, it looks leathery. But that's the sacrifice you give when you smoke drugs, marijuana, or cigarettes. And back when she was having her meltdown, she was smoking weed because she threw a bong out her window. But, that's why her skin looks the way it does. Her hair, that's just how she likes it. She's been blonde now forever. And that's just the style that she chose. But, yeah, she's mentally ill. I think it's more drug-induced, kind of like how my mental illness was. Because when you do smoke a lot of weed, it does make you schizophrenic. Some people, not everyone. I'm not going to say it does it to everyone, but for me it did. And, just the fact that she was trying to make a comeback and she got thrown in the trash for it really bad is really sad. I read some really hateful comments, people calling her ugly, people calling her washed up, that she needs to quit, she needs to move away from California, she needs to just hide. I read some really, really bad stuff, and I know she'll never see my video because I'm a nobody, but I experienced similar stuff. Not at the level of hers, because she's super famous and she has millions of followers. I have 200. But I still experience the same kind of thing. And to all y'all out there that said those hateful things, man, shame on you. That's why our country's going to shit. That's why everything is so shitty. Because in our culture now, it's more popular to bring people down, call them bad names, and hurt people than it is to bring people up. And it's sad. I'm sick of seeing it. And I feel bad for her, She took down her TikTok. If I was her, I'd probably delete it, because if she comes back on, she's going to read all this hatred towards her. And it's just sad. It's so sad. I just wish I could give her a hug, honestly, and just be like, girl, I know it sucks, but this is just the world we live in today. and maybe you should consider doing something else. But I would try to suggest maybe doing her podcast again, but just keeping comments off on everything, because people are just evil and mean. And I feel so bad for her. I mean, I go through the same thing. When I was in LA modeling, half the comments were, "You're ugly, you're orange, you're, you're this, you're that," mostly bad stuff. And it did make it hard. It made it so hard that I eventually I told myself not to read comments and to just push forward and not read the comments, because they are very, very negative. But I was a little shocked of the negativity that she got, because it was way more than what I thought she deserved. Especially the comments of, "She's old and ugly, washed up." Jesus, guys, she's 36. She's not going to look like she was when she was 16, And people were just tearing her apart. And I think she's mentally ill from the drug use. I don't think she was born mentally ill and just became mentally ill. I think it was done from drug use. But that's all people focused on, was her mental illness and tearing her down for being mentally ill, instead of saying, hey, she's doing something, she's making a podcast, she's trying to talk to the world again, congratulations. That's what she should have got, not just, oh, she's mentally ill and she's washed up. That was just uncalled for, guys. And I know y'all are going to keep doing it, because this is the new Americana. It's to tear people down and to make people feel bad. And, I'm used to it, thankfully. Do I respect it? No, I don't think it should be tolerated. And I think you haters out there and trolls who just want to make people feel bad, I'm just not that kind of person. I've never been able to get off on tearing people down. I guess that's what makes me a little different from most people. But I love you, Amanda Bynes. I'm sorry all this shit happened to you and you didn't deserve it. I would like for you to come back on TikTok, but I understand if you never come back, because what was said to you was so horrible and negative, and I'm sorry you had to deal with it, because no one should have to deal with what you had to deal with. No one should have their mental illness broadcasted by people in their comments and tearing you down for it. Yeah, you messed up. You used marijuana. I did the same thing. Made us a little kooky. Made us a little schizophrenic. But I salute you for trying to make a comeback and just trying, just even trying TikTok like you did was brave. And it's sad that we live in a world now where people are torn down so much all the time. And it's sad. And I feel bad for you, because you didn't deserve the level of hate that I saw other people give you. Like I said, I wasn't going to say anything on TikTok about it, but I noticed your account was deleted, and I understand why you deleted it. And I just wish I could give you a hug and let you know that some people out there do care, and was really happy to see you back. I was happy to see you back. I watched all your videos before you took them all down, and I'm upset that you're away again. You're probably not going to come back, and it's all because people are jerks, evil, and just want to be mean. It's a sad world we live in now, folks. I wish it could change, but I don't see it changing. I just see it getting worse. But, I love you guys. And shame on you haters that caused her to quit. You're not her. She's been through a lot. I've been through a lot, and I can feel it. So, I love you guys. And I love you, Amanda Bynes, and I'm sorry this happened to you. You didn't deserve it. No one deserves it. Really sad.